Soreness isn't from damage at all. 2 days after leg day, you can barely sit down. Stairs feel like a personal attack. You assume it's obvious, your muscles got torn apart. The soreness is proof of the damage. But the real reason is far stranger. The soreness you're feeling has almost nothing to do with how much damage actually happened. Soreness and muscle damage are two separate things. They just happen to show up around the same time. One doesn't reliably predict the other, and the science behind why your body decides to make you sore is far weirder than torn muscle fibers. Here's what's actually happening in your body after a hard workout. That ache you feel, the one that shows up a day or two later, not immediately, has a name. Scientists call it DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness. Notice the word delayed. If soreness were simply a direct measurement of damage, you'd expect to feel it right away, in the moment. But you don't. You feel it a full day later. Sometimes two. That delay is the first clue that something else is going on. So what's actually causing the delay? It's not the tear itself. It's what happens after the tear. Your immune system shows up. Scientists call this the inflammatory response. And here's the part that surprises people. That inflammatory response isn't just there to heal a wound the way you'd picture healing a cut. It's doing something else entirely. It's sensitizing your nerve endings in the area, turning up the volume on your local pain receptors, making that region far more sensitive to pressure, movement, and stretch than it normally would be. That sensitivity is what you feel as soreness, not the damage itself. The alarm your body builds around it. This is why soreness can feel so disconnected from actual muscle damage. A workout can create real, measurable micro-tears in your muscle fibers, with almost no soreness afterward. And a completely different workout can leave you barely able to walk, with comparatively minor tissue damage. The difference isn't how much damage happened, it's how much your body decided to sensitize the area afterward. Here's one more piece of the puzzle. Certain types of muscle contractions cause more soreness than others, and it's not always about intensity. The lowering phase of a lift, called the eccentric contraction, tends to produce far more soreness than the lifting phase, called the concentric contraction. Think about lowering a heavy weight slowly versus lifting it up. Your muscle is under load while lengthening, a different kind of mechanical stress entirely. More eccentric stress often means more soreness, but again, not necessarily more actual growth stimulus. Here's the part almost nobody realizes. Soreness is a terrible measurement of how effective your workout was. A brutally sore workout can build less muscle than one that leaves you barely aching at all. Because soreness measures novelty and inflammation, not growth stimulus. The first time you try a new exercise, you'll likely be wrecked the next day. Your body isn't used to that specific stress yet. Do that same exercise every week for a month, and the soreness fades, even if the workout is just as effective or more effective than it was on day one. Picture two people at the same gym. One skips a workout style entirely, convinced it doesn't work because he's never sore afterward. The other chases soreness like a badge of honor, picking the workout that wrecks him the most, assuming that's the sign of progress. Both are misreading the exact same signal. Meanwhile, a third person does the same effective program every single week. Barely sore at all anymore. Her body has adapted. She's still making progress. She just stopped getting a receipt for it. So next time you're sore 2 days after a workout, remember, that ache isn't a receipt for damage. It's your body turning up an alarm. And the volume of that alarm was never a scoreboard.